You take your video off. All right, so cool. We are recording. We are doing an introduction. This shouldn't take too long, but just an overview and answer some questions of what I expect your responsibilities moving forward, how it looks like, and maybe even compensation. Like maybe we want to talk about that. Okay, so essentially we're gonna start with I guess like understanding what the project is, essentially what the company's tech stack is, which is basically like what the building blocks or the building blocks of the architecture or the framework. Essentially, what I work in. So like tech stack could be like any language or like any database you pick or any type of styling tool, like anything. It's just a buildup of like frameworks that makes your application work together, essentially. So that's that. I'm gonna go over that a little bit, and then I'm gonna go over the project. That'll be nice for you to work on. It's also a kind of a resemblance of what we'll be doing, or what kind of example feature you would be doing if you were to work on it. So it helps out with understanding next steps in Q1. So like, but your main priority for Q1 would be just to maintain the code base. If there's any fixes, any bugs, you'll figure out how to do it with AI and go from there. So design to code. This is mostly like to, if you were given like an image and you were going to translate that image into code, you would I use AI for it as well, but you also can just, I guess like figure it out what it is yourself too, but AI can give you like code templates, color, fonts, and other like styling stuff that you see there, like padding and all that. So that helps out with designing, and then yeah, we're using AI here, AI friendly environment, and yeah, we'll go over the other weeks after this week. This week is pretty chill. There's homework, but it's just getting you set up for development. So yeah, this is any questions about that? This agenda makes sense, I guess. This is should be pretty simple stuff.
Yeah, I'm following.
All right, great. Okay, so then maintenance focus again. We're just trying to just maintain the code base. I built most of the framework already, and or I built most of the architecture on top of the framework. So like we are, well, I'm using the rest of this time to essentially finish the project, so you can working on new stuff. I'm almost there. I have a plan I can show you essentially. Let's see. Yeah, I'll show you the code essentially in a little bit. But yeah, you'll be learning a lot about AI essentially, and your goal is essentially to be independent by January 5th. And if you don't feel like that you can be independent, then I guess we'll have to figure out some other ways to get you motivated. But essentially, I do have full confidence in you. AI is great for someone who didn't know how to code in this language. Well, I do know how to code it. I do know programming, but like a programming language is like different for each. Like they have their own errors, their own little styles of coding, syntax and stuff like that. So still things can get lost when you change over. So for someone who didn't really know about this language, I made it work. And if you have like logical skills, you can figure it out.
Gotcha.
So that's why I think anybody really can do this. So I think yeah, so this is the tech stack overview. It's probably not going to just make sense to you at all. But for the front end,
And this video is going to be made available to me, correct?
it's going to be made to you, and I think I'm trying to send it to other people that might be joining you. But you're like the main person. Yeah. Yes.
Okay, I just want to make sure I'm going to get it.
Yeah. Everybody gets. I think there's going to be transcription and also, yeah, a video recording. So it's going to be two options. Just to read either or. Okay, so yeah. There's a front end. React is pretty popular for its yeah, I guess like mobile design and also for web applications. So like they were very good at like components and like creating like reusable objects essentially, as most programming languages. But yeah, TypeScript is the actual programming language. React is like a framework that builds applications, whereas TypeScript is actually the language you'll be using. Redux Toolkit is a state management thing. So like it handles the state of things. So like yes, if like a variable changes, that's how we'll be notified of the whole change throughout the app. And then Tailwind is like CSS. Essentially, they gave it a new name, or they just gave it a name. If you ever did HTML, CSS is just like the styling of it. So that's just basically what it is. It's just saying we're writing TypeScript language, and with some Tailwind CSS, which this Tailwind makes it a lot easier for you because you won't have to create a separate file. You can just write everything in line of the HTML. I'll probably give some examples after I'm done with this. Oh no, I can do it right now. Let's see, VS Code. So this is so there's like two repos. This is what we call I think like a poly repo. So there's two repos in the project, just two instead of one big one. Kind of makes it a little different, but it all makes sense once you see it in the end. So I'm in the front directory, and then there is a source directory with for pages, right? I'm just looking at code for React. So yeah, so I'll go to a page that is implemented. Let's go to like job post, and we go to index.tsx. That's TypeScript and React. So it's like them two together. TSX. If it's just TS, it'd be TypeScript. But anyway, that's the extension thing. So yeah, this is the file. It's a really daunting file, but it's not that bad at all, I swear. Most of these things are just components anyway, like a button, payment area. It makes life easier when you make things like that. So
that way, if there's a glitch, you can go to that exact thing. You don't have to rewrite the entire script.
Right. It's all reusable. Yeah, everything's just components put in place in the right spots. So yeah, this is like functions we have here. So like this is like all the variables that change within the. I just have to remove this. And can you see my screen? Just zoom in probably. You can't see.
I see the script.
Let's call it. No. All right. So yeah. So I was talking about state management. So this is another way that front end manages the state. So this is just setting a variable, set into a variable that's false or a variable. Anyway, I guess I'm just going over high level, but this is essentially how you would do things. Like you would just create functions, and then you'll also create the HTML code at the bottom. So you return the HTML. And this is where the Tailwind come in play, because you can just put the styling right in place of the HTML component. Makes it look clunky, but it's also very easy to understand compared to just having a separate file for all your styles. So that's what I really want to show you. This is the Tailwind part. This little class name equals whatever in the quotations. That's Tailwind. React. What's it called? Redux Toolkit. And this is all written in TypeScript. This is TypeScript language. Redux Toolkit is the I think it's up here somewhere. It's like dispatch. It's in store. Like these things right here. It's like a job slice. These slices are like toolkits essentially. So they help with all the job operations. So like if you want to post a job, this is going to essentially go to the API. We'll go more into that, but and then does the the message between those, and then sets up the state to essentially send back the message that was received, and then updates your host state table essentially for that job. So this is the initial state, all this information there for the job, and then you updated it, and then that's essentially what Redux is. It's just like a way to manage your state as data changes, and then it alerts everything on that page or another page, and everything's notified of what's going on essentially. And then I already showed you Tailwind, so that's the front end. Back end is just NestJS, which is a fancy way of just saying JavaScript, really. But it's in a Nest environment because it's just I guess like how you will run the tests, or like how you will run the code is a Nest framework. So, but it's still just JavaScript, or you can even use TypeScript too for this. TypeScript and JavaScript are pretty much the same thing, but TypeScript is like a more refined, and you can define your own types with TypeScript, which is really cool. So you'll see a lot of errors like that, probably like type errors, because you haven't defined the type, or it doesn't know what the type is. Like most languages would infer what the type is, but TypeScript doesn't infer. You have to explicitly tell it, or it doesn't know what's going on, which is better for us. So no one's confused. Yeah, I mean, it's not really much to show here, really. I should show you the whole like breakdown of what's going on, but the main thing is the source directory tells you where all the code is essentially, and then everything else you can probably figure out on your own. Really, config is configurations, data, you got data, just random data, DTO.
And you're going to create like a site guide that's going to like let me know what each of these things mean, like a little short.
Well, I mean, I'm just going over it right now. You don't even actually have to know this right now. But I'm just, I will do this for you. Yeah, I'll do that. But just again, like the main thing is like these are all like the different types of endpoints I'm trying to get to, like payment, job. We just looked at the jobs. So that job slice was going to communicate with all these files, and then you get your APIs set up, communicating with the front end. So this is what the back end does. It just talks to the front end, give data, and talks to other third-party shit as well. So it's like a middleman for what you need to do. And that database is Mongoose. So I'll show you that real quick. I actually don't have it open, but it's a database. It's not really much really on there. You won't really need it right now. I'll show you it more towards the week. For payments, we use Stripe here. Stripe elements are just like ways for you to input your card information. Pretty boring. But yeah, the webhooks is like more exciting because that's where the Stripe server talks to your backend. Like you didn't initiate the call at all, but they tell you like this subscription was updated, or someone canceled it, or someone bought it, something like that. And then we would figure out what to do with that in the back end. So we create our own little APIs for a server for the Stripe people to update our information or our subscriptions. So that's basically like, I think this is gonna be probably one of the biggest things you should understand, I think. And yeah, I should understand the language, but you need to understand payments because that's like the main thing that makes money, I guess.
Right.
And then if they're not making money, then like there's no point to work here. So yeah, it's pretty simple stuff. Like I'll walk you through it for sure. And then we'll go from there. But testing, this is brand new. I think there's not much testing right now. But there are tests in there that are working. So we'll work on getting testing figured out for front end, back end, and then like end to end operations as well. So like from start to finish, like not from sign up to job post type things, or just job posts for unit testing. And then all this is going to be done with AI tools. I have two options for you. There's Gemini, which comes with my workspace, or I do have ChatGPT until December 4th. So I think it's like another week or so. of that, which I recommend just ChatGPT. We can go over that first and then do Gemini, and then go from there. If we like ChatGPT, we probably just keep using it. All right.
I am familiar a little with ChatGPT. I don't have a subscription for them though. I've been using the free services.
Yeah, I have another seat available for the next week or so. So I'm gonna give you a seat.
I also have the Microsoft. I have an account with the Microsoft. What do you call it? AI tool.
What they call themselves?
Let's go look and see.
Right. No one even knows them.
Right. Like, I mean, I don't use it, but I have that for free because of, the school district.
Gotcha. Okay. The school district doesn't know either.
Well, no, because everything is ran through Microsoft.
I get it. Yeah, they're probably a Microsoft team.
Yeah, everything's Microsoft Teams, Outlook, and all of that stuff. So everything is through them.
Understood. Get the whole suite. Why not?
Right.
Okay, so let's get back. This is gonna be a project. You're gonna mock an AI resume assistant. So essentially, it's gonna be like, or you can do the real one already for yourself. It's just it's your project essentially. I kind of want to not pressure you, but like you should just do the real thing if you want to. You probably figure it out on your own, really. With AI's help, of course. And yeah, essentially you're gonna create endpoints. You're gonna use React Tailwind to style, and yeah, you're gonna put this on your Upwork account. Which brings me to another point that's very, 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 very important. We need an Upwork account for you. I think I've talked about this before. And it'd be great for you in general to just have one set up. You can get gigs just randomly. And this is how I feel like how I'm going to hire you. But then again, I could just hire you on as a contractor without Upwork account. So,
but if the Upwork account makes it more official, will help me with other jobs in the future, why not?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you can quit your job and then work as a freelancer, whatever you want to do.
Okay, quit my job.
This is a thought, but yeah, that's what I'm doing anyway.
Okay, yeah. Especially so that's why I was asking about the video. I would like to have this PowerPoint made available to me to peruse at my own.
Yeah, I'm gonna send this all to you. I'm sending everything to you. Send all the things. Okay, so we're just fly through this shit. This is pretty much what I already said. But yeah, you're gonna be fixing main things like maintenance, testing, monitor the Stripe payments, make sure the webhooks are making sense, and sending out everything that's supposed to be sent out. And yeah, fix bugs and yeah, just make sure the client is happy, essentially.
Gotcha.
That's really the main thing. Just if he tells you to do something, it's just note it down, ask AI, and then get a response. Yeah.
Right. And so that's what my day is going to look like. Typically, is like I'm going to be receiving instructions from him on what he needs, and then that's what I should be executing throughout the day.
I'm trying to figure out the flow really, but yeah, I think essentially kind of like
or it'll go to you and then you'll send it to me.
Well, you'll be talking to the client essentially, but
okay.
I think I have to figure it out though, because he might want to just give me all the information he wants done for
because I'm just your assistant, like
next 8 weeks or so. That's usually how we do things. We do things in like big chunks of time. So like,
oh, beautiful.
We'll probably plan out next stuff before it starts. So that's why I'm trying to get this done before it's too late.
Okay, well, I can try to make one of those accounts by tomorrow.
I got you, Christian. I'm gonna tell you exactly what to do. I got all the homework. For you.
Okay.
Wait till into class. You're too excited.
Okay. You're too excited to be a teacher.
I'm not even excited. I hate talking so much. I got 5 minutes, Christian. Let's get this over with. Just kidding. I'm not trying to rush, but I also want you to have your time. Yeah, it's your thing too. Yeah. Trying to get this. Honestly, this rest of this, you understand, really, I feel. So maintenance, you're gonna be doing this styling. I styled from like a static image, so like let me show you. So I have a doc folder that has like all the shit in it. It helps out with AI as well. So we'll say like this is like the applicant toolbox. I'll use this to basically base off what I have on the real site and go from there. I use AI and all that stuff. Again, AI again, AI. AI helps you with writing your commit messages, which is another thing we'll probably go over eventually. But commits are good to bring up because like this is how you like I guess or like organize your thoughts, I guess kind of thing. Like once you make a change to a file, you can commit it, or you can commit a set of files, and then that will keep the tracking, like it'll track your changes essentially over time, so you can revert back. So you can revert back if you wanted to. It just helps with debugging. And
so it's like a save state.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, you can always go back and change it, or just keep going. Look at what it was before, so that. Yeah, and use AI for everything. AI everything. All right. What's next? So this is basically the roadmap. So this is week 1. We're just going to set up everything, get your mock project started, and then just learn some fundamentals of like front end and back end stuff. Then week 2, we're going to do Stripe and maintenance stuff, bug fixing. Then 3-4 weeks in, we will do full maintenance ownership and shadowing. So you'll probably be looking at me working on this I had a whole plan set up.
Okay, and just remember, shadowing for me would have to be I can do an hour Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Well, Monday and Wednesday during my lunch period, or it would have to be after school.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm very flexible. I work every day, all the time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, here we go. This is what I was trying to do. So I have like 2 plans I work on. I have a testing plan and like a weekly feature plan. So this week I'm working on resume parsing and like searching, I think, and like multilingual foundations, messaging, and a lot. This week is gonna be busy. I have a lot of features to create. So I think week 3 and 4, you'll probably see me doing some more features as well. So yeah, you're gonna be seeing me get busy, a lot busy. And yeah, it's gonna make it great. This is not a typical like plan for a real world example because like people don't have AI like that. And yeah, I'm just trying to be. I'm trying to get this shit done.
Right. You're being as efficient as possible.
And yeah, so that you want to see me get that shit done week 3 and 4, and then I think 5 and 6 is when we go live. Week 6, December 31st is like the deadline essentially. And I'm gonna have you like at least watch my video, me doing it or something. You'll watch it on live.
I'll be off work by then though.
Right. Well, I don't want you to take away from your family either. So it's either or. If you want to watch or not, I'll just make a video of me doing it, and yeah, I'll share it with you.
Yeah, that'll be easier for me, really.
And I'll make up some document as well. I think I already have document. It's really simple what I have right now, actually. I should go over that eventually. There's a lot to go over, man. But the architecture is already built. You just have to just build on top of it, essentially. What I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I'm there for maintenance, like you said. I'm here to maintain the structure. Cool. I don't have to create it, right?
Right. Well, it depends on if he wants you to create the AI resume assistant in Q1. Not sure. But you would already have started that, so you would at least understand what the idea is. So yeah, this is what it says the homework is for you. I really don't want you to clone anything. I don't think you even know what clone is yet, so it's not going to do that. But you can start working on the at least get an idea of what you need to do to get AI to give you these outputs. And yeah, so just install some things if you can. use AI to get designs and architecture of the mock or project you're doing, draft up some taglines and about me section, and prepare questions. With that, do you have any questions about anything?
As long as I get this PowerPoint so I can follow along at my pace when I'm doing my homework, I'm cool. I think that I will be good to go. And if I have questions along the way, I'm not going to be shy about asking.
Okay, so I guess like
I'm sure you
I
know
know
that.
you don't like talk, like listening to me talk. I feel because I don't like talking. So, how do
I
you
don't
want to
mind listening
learn?
to you talk.
How do you want to learn, Christian? Do you like listening to me? Is that what you're saying?
I do not mind listening to you talk, but I really do appreciate hands-on experience. So like you said, like just recording yourself, screen recording yourself doing the tasks will help me be able to,
Okay, so
and that'll make a little study guide for me and the rest of us. So that way, while we are unable to communicate with you on some days, we can still go back and look at like a resource that was made.
okay, cool. So I'll make some
And then
video
that might help you too with your aversion to communication verbally.
version. Sounds like I don't hate it. I hate it. I don't know that.
You just said you don't like it.
What the one you said just say it?
That's what that means.
Okay. Aversion sounds like something else. I guess. All right. Anyway, off topic again. Christian, bad student.
You did that. Bad teacher.
All right. I think I have another question. So I was thinking. So the next days are supposed to like every day, but I kind of don't want to do that. And you say you want videos anyway, so maybe I can just send out videos to you to just watch and with like homework assignments and stuff. And which
Wait,
give
because
you
are you expecting me to have that homework assignment done by the end of the day?
well, you got to get done by before it's too late. Yeah. Do you want me to give you my computer or something? How are you gonna get the work done?
That's why I was like, no, yeah, of course I want to do it before it's too late. And no, I don't want you to give me your computer. I would like it if you could have your computer actually while you're on vacation. That would be helpful.
I could give you
But
my laptop. Yeah, I could. But you won't have it. You can't have it until when I
till you
leave.
leave, yeah. I guess that would be helpful. But then wouldn't that be defeating the whole purpose of like working from a different IP address?
Exactly.
So no, I'll just set up my laptop. I have laptops.
And you want to learn how to code anyway. This is perfect.
I do.
Perfect. This will be great.
Right. No, this is a win-win for me. This is a win-win for me, right? I'm helping out a friend and I'm learning a new skill, which is the best reason to help out a
Yeah.
friend. It's the only reason I have a friend, frankly. And so yeah, no, I'm happy to help. Grateful that I have the opportunity to help. And also, won't your friend need your laptop?
He can't use my laptop.
Oh, well, how's he gonna
I'm
help?
gonna lock this shit up in the attic. I don't know. I'm gonna lock it somewhere. I'm gonna get it to my parents.
You can
Or
bring it
you,
here.
sure. I'll give it to you.
Yeah, I was like, you can just bring it here.
My
I'm like,
laptop is too
what?
precious. My laptop. I actually need to get rid of it too. I need to trade it in for something else. All right, let's stop recording. Oh, actually, no. I'm saying one more question. Wait. So yeah, are you okay with just? How do you want to do this class stuff? Because I know you're busy. And do you want to do like class once a week, twice a week, like one to start the week and then one to end the week, or like?
Let's do one to start the week, one to end the week, and then like a nice little check-in on Wednesdays just to make sure that like I'm moving in the right direction and that you're getting what you need.
Okay, cool.
That's
So
cool
let's
for you?
do. So you want to do 2 lectures and like one lab? Cool. Let's
Yeah,
do that.
basically.
Great. Okay, cool. So I guess like next lecture is on what day then? Okay, what days do you want to be doing this in? Because I know Monday is just a weird day for you right now.
Monday is a weird day for me because of I have play rehearsal and then I have anointed voices rehearsal if I ever go and sing with some people. But Mondays would work for me. Wednesdays would not work for me for a full lecture. That's why I was like, that could be a nice lab so we could just do a check-in and see where I'm at for the week and you can give me feedback on how to make sure that Friday is successful.
Mhm.
And then Friday can be a lecture where we check in, you get to see, give me feedback, and then we get to build on how we can make next week work. And those are great days for me. I can make those days work.
Okay, cool. So say
But
Wednesday
it won't
lab.
always be around this time. Like it can be around this time this week. But you know, I'm at work until 4 o'clock typically, so it
Right.
would have to be after 4 for Mondays and Fridays.
Okay.
Really, probably after 7, so I can do the play rehearsal with the kids and then jump on to this.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, I can definitely give you like start the week lecture, end the week lecture, and then like so you want to meet in person like face like virtually or virtually? Yes.
It could be a hybrid thing, right? We can meet virtually when it suits us, and we can meet face to face when it's possible.
Okay. So
Cool.
we'll like to see check-ins in person. Or we can do check-ins on
You
like
want to do the
Sundays.
check-ins in person,
Yeah, we can work together.
so that way you can look at it on the computer. Yeah,
And you can ask me like right now.
yeah. So that way I don't have to like wait and say, hey, well, do you see what's happening? You can just be like, well, let's do this. Okay, yeah, we could do that on Sundays then.
You
We could do
do.
check-ins on
Yeah.
Sundays. But although
Online.
I am going to be down there on Wednesdays. I am going to be down in
Or whatever you want to come over, come over. Just come over. Come over.
got
We'll
it.
do a quick little 30-minute check-in. You can work on your little whatever you want to work on. You ain't gotta work on my shit. Cause just let AI do it, Give it the prompts and walk away. um and then yeah, we'll go from there. So I'm expecting next one to be Wednesday, and then I'll change up the schedule and lesson plans to fit our plans. Oh no, it's not Wednesday. Next one's gonna be the Friday lecture.
Friday, yeah.
Yeah, Friday lecture. So Friday lecture, and then yeah, that's probably gonna be like a fundamentals day essentially.
And then
And
Sunday I can oh yeah, no. I'll be in town this Sunday. I'm not in town next Sunday. Sunday I can come and see you and I can show you what I can do and then you can help me do it better.
okay, yeah. So again, the homework actually isn't really due tomorrow. It's just about
I need to have
um
it done by Friday though.
basically, or no, by
Yeah.
Sunday. Sunday.
Oh, I thought I would want to have it done before we meet again for the second lecture.
Well, I mean, I'm just gonna just teach you things. I'm not. It's a lecture. You're not doing anything.
Okay.
Just listening and asking questions. Being a great student. Because you're my student now.
I just knew that I was going to enjoy that.
All right,
I
people,
just
we're in the class. You're free to go. Or all right, any questions? I think some more things should I be asking, Christian. Do you need help with this? Do you think? Do you actually what would you think we need help?
I do need help with this. I don't know what I'm doing exactly just yet because I haven't had any. That's what I'm saying. I would prefer like hands-on instruction. So that's why
Okay.
I was suggesting doing those videos because then I can just play through it on the video. But
So I guess like
so that's what I'm a little confused
you know,
about, and I'm also confused about like but that's all in the PowerPoint, the apps that I need to download to where I can still actually be actually effectively coding, right?
right.
Yeah, so that's all. Those are those apps that you were mentioning those names of really, really quickly. So I can look at those through that PowerPoint if I get the PowerPoint.
Yeah, you need to look over all these things at least. These are the main ones. These are the main things. To testing. Actually, testing is not that important right now, but yeah, look into everything front end, back end, and payments. And then you can actually ask, the AI to explain it to you or like how to set it up. Um,
And that's
so yeah.
ChatGPT. And then you're gonna send me the information about your
Oh,
ChatGPT login so I can get
yeah,
into it.
I'm gonna sign you up for my team as a team. After this call, I'm gonna use the same email. That's cool. Let's do this one too.
Yeah, that's the that if I had known you were doing a Google Meet, I would have just given you my Google. I would have just said use the Google address, but that's my professional email address. So if this is about anything that's going to be shared with people professionally, I would prefer to use that one.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Well, it'll be your Upwork account.
Yeah. So then
Too.
let's use my Christian D Wilson at iCloud.com.
Okay, cool. So whichever one you use for Upwork is one we'll be using. Okay.
And it just
Um.
makes sense for me to use that for Upwork because the other one is like a email address for like video games.
So yeah, I'm gonna give you some things that I'm gonna give you some things for sure. I think there's like a lesson plan or something. Save me this weird thing. I don't know why I did that. I'm not giving you that. I'm not giving you that either. I'm just gonna give you the PowerPoint. PowerPoint makes more sense. And I'll probably edit it a little bit. Okay, cool. Other than that, though, I feel we have more logistics to talk about. We can do that offline. And for now, though, yeah, thank you for the day. Hope you use AI for its full ability. I didn't give you any AI prompts, but you can just be like, "Yeah, what's this? What's that?" And then that's all you need to do right now, really. So,
Okay.
yeah. All right.
Okay. I can do that. I can play around with AI. I don't mind.
Yeah,
It's fun.
just play around with it. We got time. You got to install it really until Sunday. You can do all the installation on Sunday, really, with me. So yeah, it's up to you what you want to do.
Well,
Just
no, I can. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with waiting
yeah,
until Sunday to do all the installation onto my laptop, just so I can make sure that I'm doing everything right. And that's what I mean also by like hands-on instruction. Like it's really fun to like watch you do it and then I can do it. Like I do, you do, we do. It's a teacher method that a lot of people like to use in America, but it does help me when it comes to things that are like foreign to me. So like if I get to see you do it and then I get to mimic what you just did, and then you get to tell me what I did wrong or right, so that way I can do it right by myself independently, is really helpful for me.
perfect. So yeah, I guess I should be doing some more videos then. So I'm gonna think about that, and with that, I call it a good day. All right, Christian. Have fun.
Be
Sure,
blessed.
your thing. I forgot what it was. All right, peace.
My what?
I don't know what you have to do. I forgot what you have to do again. At 3.
I'm going to go look at an apartment over there by the school.
Oh right. I thought you were moving downstairs.
I am, but I still wanted to see these apartments, possibly from upstairs if I still work there.
Dude. Okay. Well, best of luck, and I'll see you Friday, or I'll see you. I'll talk to you. Bye.
Yeah, we will talk regardless. But yes,
Where's this?
definitely Friday. Bye.
What's this?